coming to you tonight from the wonderful Kitchener-Waterloo Little Theatre on Princess Street in Waterloo. And we are Theatre on the Edge, an improv group that's been performing here for the past 35 years. I know. So this is a very exciting evening. We have a bunch of great improvisers who will be making things up on the spot. We're getting suggestions from our lovely and talented studio audience. So let's meet our improvisers now. Starting up, we have Brian McIsaac. Brian was raised by humans and has been doing improv almost as long as Bernie. Next up, we have Alan Doughty. Alan loves to run free in small rooms. Next up, we have Andrea Buchholz. She has studied at the Second City in Toronto and with Keith Johnson in Alberta and has been doing improv for over a decade. When not improvising, she enjoys long walks on the beach, scaring little children, and prank calling all of the Kardashians. Next up, we have Nick Odson. Not to try and top Andrea, but he has been doing improv for 20 years. His mad skills have moved him up the corporate ladder and down a little and then back up where he can now reach the Christmas lights. And finally, we have Mary Doughty, who got her start in theater as a sugar plum fairy in her grade 2 Christmas play. Ladies and gentlemen, our cast for tonight. So our first game is for the entire cast. It is a tag team story. The way this works is they are going to be telling a story. One of them will be speaking at a time, and any of the others can tag him out and take over the story from the very next word. So one story told by 5 people. What we need from you is an idea for the story, some premise.
Sugar cubes.
Sugar cubes, all right? Our story will involve sugar cubes.
Daniel woke up and went to the kitchen, and as was his normal routine, he made the coffee, and just as he was going to put the sugar cube in, he remembered, I have diabetes.
I can only use stevia spheres. Cubes are a shape of the devil, my mother taught me.
But I knew what I could do with those cubes. I could build a castle. I could build a whole big living castle, and I could live
at the very top. Oh, he started right away, and he built it surprisingly quickly, and soon he reigned over all the countryside, standing at the top of a sugar
cube castle. But then he realized, what's the use of having a castle if someone's not going to attack you and try to take your sugar cube princess from you?
Noticed all the horses that were coming to lick the sugar cubes out from under him as the castle was slowly sinking down, and the horses
began to have hyperglycemic responses to the sugar.
And for our next scene, we're going to send one of our improvisers out of the room. There goes Brian. And while he is in our soundproofed lobby, you're going to get a suggestion for a celebrity that Brian is going to be in our next scene. Some famous person, living or dead, real or fictional, anybody that belongs there well known.
Queen Victoria.
Sorry?
Queen Victoria.
I heard Queen Victoria, all right? So on the count of 3, say, come back, Brian. 1, 2, 3. Come back, Brian! And now we're going to send someone out on a date with Brian, who's going to go out of the room. There goes Andrea. And once she is out of the room, we need a celebrity for her to be in the next scene. And again, real or fictional, living or dead.
Gandalf.
Sorry?
Gandalf.
Gandalf the Wizard from Lord of the Rings. All right. On the count of 3, say, come back, Andrea. 1, 2, 3. Come back, Andrea. All right, so we now have a celebrity for each of them. During the next scene, they are going to be improvising together, going on a blind date. Each of them knows who they are, who the other person is. They don't know who they are, but they're going to drop subtle hints and clues, assisted by the other improvisers, to help them figure it out. And our audience will help them along with appropriate responses. We need one more thing, a location for this date.
The kitchen.
I heard a canoe first. Let's go with a canoe. All right. We take you to a romantic date in a canoe.
You said to meet here by the kayak and canoe rentals? It's...
Yes, yes. I'm so honored that you actually kept our date.
They're on the river here. Just dispense with all formality.
Oh, well, I
Because,
couldn't
you know,
possibly. It's just, it's
The king
it's
of
who
pop,
you.
Michael Jackson. You know.
Well, I mean,
would-
you are royalty. How do you know about him already? you can see into the future too.
That's right, as King Henry VIII looked at my crystal ball and said, "This is far too late in history for me, because I'm from way back."
Well, maybe not quite that far back, Your Highness.
You know about magical things, so like, don't talk to me about it.
Your 2 canoes you rented are ready.
Already?
To go. Yep.
Oh, I'm.
Thank you
Thought
so
of-
much.
Should enjoy
Okay,
it.
well, thank you.
Glad he showed up. You arrived exactly when you expected to and you wanted to.
Yes.
Yes.
Not before or after. That's
No, I'm very punctual. Very punctual.
Or you set your own schedules. Is really more of the reality.
Yes, of course I do.
Excuse me, Mom.
Yes. Oh.
I brought your paddles.
Oh. Well, I'd like some too.
Oh, of course.
I am amused.
Oh, thank you.
Are these Victorian paddles?
They just might be.
I like them. I like them a lot.
Oh.
Do
Well.
I look okay without my makeup?
Oh, you do, ma'am.
Before you get
Yes.
out, I'm just doing some safety checks.
Yes.
Now there's a waterfall over there.
Yes.
You shall not pass that waterfall. You shall not pass.
I think you should be more forceful. You shall not pass.
Hey, don't break the canoe.
Sorry.
All right, so good. I think
Sorry.
you're good to go. I'll occasionally check in on you as you paddle down.
I will not pass the waterfall.
Oh, I love your ring. It's beautiful. It's not as nice as the other one, but that one controls fire. It's awesome.
So I'm very punctual and I wear rings and I will not pass the waterfall.
And you look younger in person. I mean, did you shave
I did, just for you,
your
ma'am.
hair? It's lovely. It's a
I
good
did.
look.
I did.
Are you the red now? With your new garb? You're red. You're wearing red.
Wait, what color
No,
was I wearing before?
Well, you could have been gray at one point, and then white, and now red.
Well,
You're interesting.
I'm a winter. I do better in jewel
You know,
tones.
if you were more self-aware about your whole genre, you'd be talking to me. It would be great.
I thought I would pass the time. Part of the entertainment evening, since you booked this whole thing, was I would do some light reading from the Silmarillion.
Well, that's great.
Sarah Drew.
Did you
And
pass
then
the spell on him?
He came.
Look, he's not even walking, and he's keeping up with us on the river. He's awesome.
All right. Well,
Axed him.
Carol, there are some scary things in the dark places.
I'm a sorcerer, aren't I?
Some would say. Let's get out here. There seems to be some elvish runes here that you might be able to read.
This is a fantasy reference,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes. But look, it has an English translation for you.
Excellent.
I was here, but now I'm
Gone.
kind of
Gone.
close.
Gone. Gandalf.
What, pardon me?
I am Gandalf.
So, Brian,
Wow.
you were? I am Queen Victoria, and I approve of that seat.
And Andrea, you were?
I was Gandalf.
Very good. For those who don't know, Andrea's not a huge science fiction and fantasy fan, so this could have been a long night. So I'm glad she got that one. So for our next scene, we need a bunch of genres from you, and I'm going to scribble those down. A genre is like a style of film or television program or book. We need about 7 or 8.
Cooking show.
Pardon?
High fantasy.
High fantasy.
After school special.
Fairy tale. After school special.
Cooking show. Soap
I'm sorry, what is that?
Cooking show.
Cooking show.
Late night infomercial.
Late night info.
Soap opera.
Horror.
Buddy comedy.
Soap opera. Buddy comedy.
Detective noir.
A noir and a musical. All right, I think that's good. All right, we have high fantasy, fairy tale, after-school special, cooking show, late night infomercial, horror, soap opera, buddy film noir, and a musical. What's going to happen here is our improvisers are going to be improvising a scene. Periodically, I will ring this bell, and they will change to a different genre, which I'll call out. And the scene will continue, same scene, but it changes genre to genre all the way through. So we need one more thing. Where does the scene take place?
The bedroom.
Road.
The corduroy road. It is topical. For those who know, they dug up King Street here in Waterloo. You may have heard about that. And in the process, they found this very old road called Corduroy Road, made out of like wooden logs. And it's been very controversial because they can't do anything with it. So we take you now to the Corduroy Road.
Ooh, can I get a piece of that? I gotta take it home and just store it somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I need a piece of the road.
Can you get about 500 of your best friends to come and help?
I don't have 500 friends.
Fairy tale.
But I can wish for one. I can wish for 500 of them.
I am here at your bidding.
Oh, my fairy god guard.
I shall list things for you.
Oh,
It's a very specific vocation, but still.
I need you to take a piece of the road and then find me 500 friends.
Horror.
But what did he say?
After school special.
Oh, it's always good to preserve the past.
And be prepared with an axe on hand at all times.
Safety first.
Soap opera.
But this is my piece now. It belongs to me because my dead sister willed it to me.
I've always loved you.
I've always loved you.
And I've always loved you.
Cooking show.
And if we light this on fire, it's the optimum temperature for baking cookies.
And it'll give the apple a nice smoke flavored.
There we go. We have some nice cookies that look so wonderful to taste. I look forward to enjoying them.
Now,
Film noir.
They don't know I planted this road here last week because I didn't want the LRT to proceed on schedule.
I knew she was devious, just like a dollar has 10 dimes in it.
I felt trapped in the middle.
For our next game, we're going to play a game called Party Quirks. We're going to send one of our improvisers out of the room. There goes. And bring the chair with him. And once he's in our soundproof lobby, we need to know some unusual quirk or characteristic for each of our remaining actors. For Andrea, what is some physical or emotional quirk? Yes. Captain Underpants. Do you need more than that, or is that...
I'm not entirely...
Tell me more. She doesn't follow science fiction. Can you tell us a little bit about Captain Underpants? I know, neither do I.
It's cool kids.
And then their principal turns into Captain Underpants.
Okay, so you're a superhero.
I'm a super.
You're a superhero. All right. Condensing that down, you're a super...
Who, when he becomes hypnotized, he puts underwear on top of his clothes and
Okay.
becomes a superhero.
Perfect.
All right. And now a quirk of some kind for Brian.
He can't stop burping.
Can't stop burp. You know Brian then. All right, good. Are you dating Brian? One for Alan.
Alan's been married to all of them.
He's been married to all of them. All right. And one for Mary.
Uncontrollable twitch.
Uncontrollable twitch. All right, so what's going to happen is when our other improviser comes back in, who has left the room? Nick, thank you very much. When Nick comes back into the room, he's going to have to figure out during the course of the party he's hosting what each of their quirks are. They're going to come in ones and twos. If he gets close, you hint, very close, and so on. So he's the host of the party. Let's have a quick recap. Andrea, Brian, Alan.
Uncontrollable twitch.
All right, on the count of three, say, come back, Nick. 1, 2, 3. Come back, Nick! And Nick, you are hosting a party.
Hey! How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for inviting me to your party.
No problem. Come on in, Sandra. How's your husband, Ed?
I'm not talking about him right now.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, we got some great snacks. I put the hay over there.
You've upset me now talking about him. I'm going to eat all of your snacks. Chocolate.
Is chocolate good for you?
Sure.
Okay. All right. That's a yes, I think. 2 yes. I think. All right.
Excuse me?
Oh. Tom.
Good to see you, buddy.
Sandra's here already.
Where's the drinks?
Over there. Over there.
Oh, fizzy. I like the fizzy one.
Yeah. you lost your Scottishness.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I lost it at the bar. Isn't that the opposite of usual? Isn't it?
How you doing?
Pretty good. I could use a burrito. I only had one coming here.
Well,
Hey, he's got a burrito bar set over here.
can you help me get to Mexico faster so I can get a real burrito for him?
I could get you a pudding ticket if you'd like. Bing bong.
Hey, I think Bing Bong's here.
Janice!
I'm here.
Oh, no.
Save the
Oh.
Come on in. Super.
Sure.
Janice. So, Sandra, Tom, Janice, I don't know if you guys have met.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same.
Jeez, everybody's arriving.
What's wrong with this clown?
Come on.
Oh, he's here.
No, you invited him.
Barry's always welcome at the parties. Come on in, Barry.
Well,
It's not
Barry.
awkward. Oh, it's only awkward. It's only awkward if you let it be awkward.
It's true.
Only awkward if you let
Except
it
me, just because we all have a past together.
Yeah, I got one thing to say to you, Barry.
Listen,
It never stopped.
Tom,
did it?
Tom,
Yeah.
you know, I know you burp all the time. But just for your GI tract and issues, you should really lay off the fizzy drinks.
I know.
I understand.
Homophobic comment. When I hear it, I'm leaving.
You know, I left you because you weren't supportive of my wardrobe choices.
I thought you just had a normal daytime job, but who knew?
Listen,
well,
listen,
I did.
listen. I
Yes.
had to invite him because he's having, he's just having a hard time getting
He's not
adjusted,
supportive, though, of
reintegrated
my
into
alter ego.
It's
Supportive? I've got everyone to support.
he was your publicist, or you were.
It's the guy that from the party last week.
Oh, that's right.
You haven't commented on my outfit.
Your super, underwear thing is great. Yes, very shiny.
Thank you. It helps with my day job,
is that
keeping
the-
those kids in line, you know.
Because you're super mom. Wearing super,
Controlling at the school.
controlling at the school.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Didn't let go.
well, she's the principal.
Yeah, I am. But I'm not just a principal,
No,
you know
she's
that.
Super principal.
Another name for me.
She was also the head of her football team, and she flies planes too.
Super coach pilot person. Listen, I thank you all for coming to my 40th birthday party. This is fantastic, even though I know, Barry, it's tough.
I
Hey,
know.
Barry, I couldn't bear to do this before, but
Hey, your
it's
tick.
yours by now.
Your tick is gone. Oh, it came back.
You're not supposed to mention it!
Since I got her ring back, can I have yours too?
Wait, that might be the source of her power. You can't take it.
I assure you
She's
it's
fine.
not.
I think it is. No. I think it's what she's wearing outside on top of her.
Her sparkly underwear.
Now
is-
listen. I was demoted. I'm no longer a major. So
Yeah.
what's that rank on the
Not a private. It's nothing private.
Lieutenant.
Higher than a lieutenant and lower than a major.
General?
That's higher.
All right. Can I consult my book over here on Lieutenant General, second
If you had a
lieutenant?
son, what would your son enjoy reading? Hypothetically.
If I had a son,
Yes. What might he enjoy reading?
he likes to read books about the crayon adventures. I don't think that's what you were going for, though.
No.
Yeah, just, she just controls things. Just like, someone in charge of a ship.
I get it.
or a
You
boat
married
or
everyone
something.
here. I understand. But
Get out of here.
More alimony for you.
we could still work. You are an enigma, I have to say. But thanks for coming.
Break it down.
I'm glad you're last in the party. It's I can't. Hold on. Apparently, I have a phone from the 80s. Hello.
Hello, is Tennille there?
Oh. No, but we have a captain or two.
I'm a captain, all right.
Captain Underpants.
And for our next scene, we're going to bring in, once again, local celebrity, Penny Bellucci. This scene is going to be an actor's nightmare. We need audience members to choose a play. How about I'll get you to choose one? Any play at all? Great. And I'll get you to open those to a random page. And two of our improvisers, one of them being Penny, is going to be reading from that page. There you go. And the other improviser is going to be reading from this book. Excellent. There's Alan. And our remaining improviser is going to be improvising dialogue back to both of them. So in other words, one of them has no script. The others have two different scripts. We need to know from you, what is a dangerous activity?
Tightrope walking.
Tightrope walking. It's going to be a scene involving tightrope walking.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm really nervous, but I'm so thankful that you're in the either end of the tightrope because, well, now I don't feel supported anymore.
No, don't worry. We got you.
You've got. Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm so
Chat
nervous.
over lunch?
Well, we can, but I just really want to get this one walk in. I really just before we have lunch.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I'm really nervous, and I wouldn't be able to relax over lunch if we didn't do the walk. You don't agree?
I'm not interested.
It's always about you and your stomach. Come on, I need to do this. You guys support me.
No, you definitely are. Definitely.
Yeah, well, definitely. I'm walking this. I love that. Thank you. See, she's supportive. You're not. Thank you.
Looks good, grown up.
Yeah, I look good grown up. I do. I have to admit. I do. All right.
Whatever.
All right. What do you mean, whatever? Okay, I'm going. You got it?
Send us a piece of your traveling expenses.
I'm not traveling that far. Now's not the time to be funny.
Your mother and I are very grateful.
Well, you know what? We need to talk about that over lunch, not while I'm on the tightrope.
Just a lot more cozy. That's all I'm saying.
Cozy, like I should just be more relaxed? Like, okay, that's good advice, thanks. Okay, all right, okay.
Things is going bad to worse.
What do you mean? I'm walking.
Oh man, come on.
Here, I'm gonna turn around. Bad to worse. You are so unsupportive. There we go. See?
Your aunt hides all the money, and try as I might, I can't find it.
Look, leave my family's finances out of this.
Yeah, that was funny.
No, it wasn't. It was rude.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Effing crying, eh?
Effing crying? I'm not crying. I'm doing okay. Tell me I'm doing okay.
Come on. Break through the
Right.
wall. you
Yeah,
know?
I'm gonna break through the wall of pain. I can do this. I know I can.
I swear, if
Yeah?
he could forge my signature at the bank, every penny of it would have gone long
Okay,
ago.
enough with the finances. Help me with the tightrope walking.
Hey, F you.
A round of applause for Cindy Belrucci. Kenny Belrucci. Gonna get all our improvisers on stage for a world's worst. So what we need from you are different categories of things, and they will show us the examples of the world's worst blank. So fill in the blank, world's worst.
Silver polisher.
What's that?
Bicycle.
World's worst bicyclist.
Oh, so much work.
Another category.
Tax accountant.
World's worst tax accountant.
Close enough.
hate you.
Give me a 2. Give me a 4. Give me a 6, 8, 10. No. Give me a 3. Give me a 5.
Oh no, my whiteout's empty.
Another category.
Golfer.
What's that?
Golfer.
World's worst golfer.
Sturdy 9, 40. I scored! I scored again.
And another category.
Construction worker.
The world's worst construction worker. We have a lot of those.
Close enough.
Oh, my nail. I broke a nail.
I'm sorry, Vito, I don't speak Italian.
1 sugar cube. 2 sugar cubes.
And let's end it there. Let's have a round of